guy is combat ready, I'm telling you that right now. So let's start with the United States Army. As all my Army friends will tell me, the defining element of the United States Defense Forces, because it's not over until the Army says it's over. We have with us today Docent and former Staff Sergeant in the Army, Bob Thomas. Bob was in the combat infantry in World War II with General Patton's Third Army. Watch the movie. He was in there. He fought at the Battle of the Bulge, the Ardennes campaign, and later served with the 452nd Bombing Wing in Korea. Mr. Bob Thomas, come on up. With him, to bridge the gap, we always have an active duty person come up. His active duty partner will be Command Sergeant Major William Bud McElroy, United States Army. A couple interesting things about Sergeant Major McElroy. He was the first amputee in the Army to deploy in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom. He's a wounded warrior, was wounded attempting to rescue Iraqi civilians after gunfire erupted near his compound. He wears the Purple Heart and many other distinguished medals. 32 years of service. Command Sergeant Major McElroy. This guy's ready to ring the bell. It's going to be a little bit. You can stand down. Not yet. I like his attitude. And the youngster that will be helping the United States Army, selected from our audience, is Carter Furness, or Carter Furness. Let's go on to the World War II Air Corps. The docent and former First Lieutenant James Riley Sr. He was a pilot and bombardier in World War II. Flew missions in the P-51, P-47, and B-24, was shot down and was a prisoner of war during World War II. A docent on the Midway. Active duty counterpart will be CB Construction Electrician 3rd Class Francisco Sorto Mexicano. 3.5 years of service. And the youngster helping them will be Weston Furness. Younger brother of Carter. Carter would want me to clear that up. So, Sorto Mexicano got 3 years in, 27 more to go there, young sailor. Our United States Marine Corps, heroes, especially in the Pacific Theater. Docent and former warrant officer Bill Hay was a transportation and logistics in World War II, serving in Sydney on the island of Samar and in the Philippines, where the Japanese surrendered. He retired in 1962 as a transportation logistics officer, was actually on the 55th floor of 9/11 teaching transportation logistics when that went down on 9/11, and now is serving proudly as one of our docents here on the Midway. Bill was recently interviewed on television, and he came back and complained to me that he felt he had a face for radio. But I think he looks handsome as can be on television, too. His active duty escort will be Seaman Equipment Operator, 2nd Class, Christopher Lindsay, United States Navy. 10.5 years of service. And the youngster will be Alec Medina, accompanying them. World War II United States Navy representative is Al Hansen. Al was an AMM third class, and he's now proudly serving us as a docent. In World War II, he flew as a gunner in PB 441s and 442s, as well as the SBD Dauntless dive bombers, the airplane that won the Battle of Midway, and SB-2C Helldivers, off-aircraft carriers. Al Hansen. Active duty escort will be Wyanwood Terry Hunt, Yeoman First Class with 13 years of service. And the youngster with the privilege of joining this august Navy crew, John Hagan. At this time, we're going to ask our wreath tossers to move over to the platform over here. And for those of you who are sitting down or standing up, if you'd like to come forward so you can get a look at the wreath, it's a better vantage point if you're up here. Feel free to stand anywhere along the side of the aircraft carrier that you're comfortable with. By the way, as you're moving towards the sides, we are very honored today to upgrade the quality of our memorial service with the services of Bosun Mate First Class Christopher Hagan, who's going to be here to actually help us pipe these wreaths into the water. And you might hear BM1 Hagan. We listen to him every day, because if you hear the recorded bosun pipe on the Midway tour, that was BM1 Hagan 10 years ago that recorded all those bosun pipes for us here on the Midway. Okay, the first wreath will be cast in honor of the United States Army personnel who fought in World War II and did not return. Loud, real loud. Next, Lieutenant James Riley and his escorts will honor those who did not return from the World War II Army Air Corps. Next, Warrant Officer Bill Hay will commemorate the United States Marine Corps and those who did not return. And finally, Petty Officer Third Class Al Hansen will honor those who did not return from World War II from the United States Navy. Now